Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jay, and you are with Solid Gravy Computing. Today, we're back in Bluestacks, and we're going to be having a look at the new RPG released by GAMEVIL called War of Crown. This game has just come out about 2 weeks ago or a week ago. On the 26th of April, and it is available on the Android Play Store as well as iOS. Now, at first glance, this game is just like any other game that is in the same genre, so similar to Seven Knights from Netmarble, and you'll notice that once we jump into the game. So I have already skipped the tutorial. This is going to be a quick overview of War of Crown to see if it's something that you want to get into early on. We'll skip ahead here because I did this earlier and it should have skipped through. So we'll see how things go. So straight off the bat, graphically it is an anime style RPG, very similar to Seven Knights as mentioned. It has the same core mechanics as most of the anime RPG games that are on the market, so like a revamped version of Summoner's War in a way, a revamped or very similar clone, I suppose you could say, to Seven Knights, which is an extremely popular game put out by Netmarble. It is a little bit older, but the core mechanics of the game are very similar. So this is the main screen of the game, where, I mean, it looks, again, if you've played similar sort of games, you'll notice that it has a similar look and feel. You collect heroes.
I am a sword master of Ally.
You collect heroes. They have a star rating out of 6. Again, same Seven Knights. They have abilities, leader skills and abilities, and they can also wear equipment, which is done through the equipment tab. Okay, so again, similar to most of the other games that are out, you either add runes in Summoner's War or you add equipment, same as Seven Knights. So I'll just skip the tutorial portion of the game here. And we're adding weapons in. So again, it sort of lets you know what weapons are applied for each character. We'll just throw that in there. Don't have anything else for this character at the moment. Okie dokie. So you do start with 2 heroes. You have
I'm always ready.
this lovely gentleman here, which I cannot pronounce his name.
As soon as the arrow leaves the string, the
And
target's fate is sealed.
We have another character, which again I'm not going to attempt to say their names, as I'm going to butcher them. My pronunciation of these is not the best. The Koreans love strange names, especially when it translates into English. But these are your starting characters. You've got your DPS character, your ranged class, and just like most of the other games in the genre, they have an element assigned to them. So you've got your fire, your wind, I'm assuming there's water in this as well, and then your light and dark as well. So they each have attack benefits against their rival element, as well as defense weakness when attacking their weaker or the stronger element that's against them. So here down here we have the fire, water, wind, light and dark. So there we go, we've got the 5 there. So that's the starting lineup. Leveling, I'll skip again through this. Leveling is, again, leveling your character is the same as most of the games in the genre. You find, I guess, heroes that you are not looking to use, and you feed them into the hero that you're looking to level up, and it boosts his level. So they have special characters that I'm assuming that these little cat characters. They are, I'm going to attempt this one, Evonyangs and Revonyangs. They're material for giving boosted XP. That's all they're good for. So we haven't got any characters to use as food, so we're gonna skip that one. So the skills, so I'm just gonna have a quick read through this one. So you enhance the skills that you have on your character. In previous games, it meant feeding the same character to the character you're looking to increase the skill for, and that will then randomly pick one of these. Now it does have the same mechanic in this game as it says here. So skill enhance allows you to level up a hero skill using the same hero or a dark and yang as material. So I guess this would be a dark and yang. And it increases the level of the skill randomly. So again, same mechanic as most of the games in the genre. And again, we can't do anything with that yet because we don't have anything. Evolving will probably be, again, max level, and then you are feeding a number of characters. So here we go. Hero Evolve allows you to advance a max level hero to the next grade. In addition to max level hero, you need items of the right element to use for material. That's interesting. So you can obtain these materials through the continent of Alad. So it looks like it's a little different. Evolving your heroes will make them more powerful, so keep training hard to take them to the next level. Fair enough. So, okay, it's a little bit different, which is good. I like that. So again, max level character, and you need to feed them these items that you find through story mode or through the adventure mode of the game, which is fantastic. Saves you having to find characters and using food characters of the same star level. That's good. So Codex is, like you find in Seven Knights, a listing of all the characters in the game, and you can go into them and search on those, put filters and things like that. Fantastic. It's a good little find. Sell your heroes. We won't go into that at this point of the game. What we can do is, I am going to make a series of this game. I am going to start playing this game, and I am going to record my gameplay. This was just a quick intro to the game, and I'm going to give you a little bit of a demonstration of some of the combat now as well, and see if it is something that you're interested in playing. So just quickly, we're looking at the currencies of the game. Mandolins, which is the time-related energy, I guess you call it, in the game. It has a, hey, there you go, has a nice little screensaver feature. That's interesting. So mandolins, you've got 40 of 40. Obviously, as you level up your main account or your main level, it increases the maximum mandolins you can hold at any one point in time. So the other currencies are garnets. Let's have a look in here really quickly. So we have 15 garnets. We'll collect those. So let's go back. So 15 garnets, and garnets are used in the shop. So we'll jump into the shop quickly. Here they are here. So if you wanted to pick up, if you wanted to refill your mandolins, which is the energy, so you can spend more energy in the game and go and do adventures and quests and things like that, you can use garnets to instantly fully charge your mandolins. Now ultimately, early part of the game, I would hold on to garnets, not use them at any stage at the beginning of the game until you've leveled up a fair amount, because you're going to be leveling and you're going to be getting your mandolins refreshed every time you level up anyway. So hold on to garnets for now. You're going to be using them for summons and getting some additional heroes. So garnets can be used to increase slots if you run out of space for heroes and materials and items even. You can use your garnets to increase the number of slots you have for inventory. So if you want to buy garnets, like most games, you can with real money. They've got starting packs and premium packs, and I will touch on these in a later video. Find out what's worth it early stage of the game. Like most games, I'm going to assume the starter pack usually in most games is worth spending money on. It's 100 garnets, and if we equate that into currency, you're looking at 15 bucks, I would say, which isn't too bad. It's sort of standard these days. Crystals. Okay, arena coins. Obviously, when you get into your PvP content later on in the game, you will start accruing the arena coins. Summons. Summon shop's not open for me because I haven't leveled up anywhere at this point in time, so we will get to that in a later video when I have gone through the early stages of the game. So we are going to hit adventure mode and start with level 1, stage 1, normal mode, and we're going to jump into this, and I'll quickly give you a run through of the combat system in this game. Again, it's very similar to others in the genre, but it does have a little bit of a movement element to it, and we'll show you that shortly. So let's battle prep. I have no other heroes available to me, so we'll have to use those two. Okay, I need to select battle participants. Oh yep, sorry, I have to pick them from there. So you have a maximum of 4, and you can set up 4 teams. Gives you a combat rating based on the level of the character, level of the skill, and the evolution level, star level of the character too. So let's get into it. Choose a friend. Suppose it doesn't really matter. Let's get the battle underway. So, graphically, quite nice. Gameplay so far, quite nice. Looks like it's going to be a popular game. Most of the ones in this genre do turn out to be fairly popular games. At the moment, there's only 100,000 downloads on the Android store. That will push over 1 million, I would say. By the end of the month, I would hope, by the end of May, I would like to see that up around 1 million mark. But at the end of the day, it's got enough content in it. It's going to keep me busy for a while, and we'll see how we go. So this is the game. You can, I believe, yes you can twist the map around, and you can position your characters. Now they do get a benefit of being above the target that they're after. So we have our archer, or our ranged character, so we'll move her up there, and then we'll use an ability on that character there. So we'll do one of those and see what happens. Bang, lovely. This is a melee class, so we need it to be a little bit closer. Does it have AoE? Single target. This one is a physical damage straight line, so it's a straight line target. So then what we'll do, we'll move it down here because we want to get it here somewhere. So we'll do special ability on that one. Lovely. And again, same character, so we'll move this character into this position here. And we'll take this one out. Oh, I can't do it. Good. Oh, I guess we're going to have to skip that move, I'd say. So let's move it. let's move it there anyway, and then we'll just wait there. Enemy's turn. So like most games in this genre, and I have said that many times because it is very similar to games that have already been released, it has a combat speed button to increase the speed of the game, as well as an auto button so that the characters automatically fight for you. I wanted to show you, I normally do that, I wanted to show you the content or the battle manually, but ultimately in the future I'll be running it in auto mode until I get to the point where I'm unable to defeat an enemy or a level, and then I will have to run it in a manual mode. But that was level 1, quite easy. I don't think I even got damaged. So combat, again, quite nice, graphically quite nice, and I can see that there's a little bit more strategy involved potentially in the way that you can position your characters. Friend request sent, fantastic. So now if it's anything like the other ones that I have played, you do want to get as many friends early on as possible, because you do get daily login gifts and things from them, and you can send it to your friends as well. So I'm assuming it's in form of coins or mandolins or something like that. So there is a bit of a story into this game as well. If you're into that sort of stuff, you can follow along. It's really not something that's interesting to me, so I'm going to skip ahead. And what I'll do quickly is run through a few of the other menus in the front. So the summon shop's open, so I'll run through that with you as well as the other menus, and then what I'll do is I will come back with video 2 where we've progressed a little bit, and I'll run through some tips and tricks that I've picked up along the way that probably will assist you in starting out in the game. So let's have a look at the summon shop. So we do get a free summon, and we'll do that now. Free hero summon. Excellent, eh? Oh, fantastic. I have a 4-star archer, so it's a wind character. I'm assuming it's ranged also. Yeah, it's fantastic. It's a 4-star, it's quite nice. Not a bad summon there, it's quite good. And I've got an FP summon, I believe. Yes, I do. I don't know what FP stands for. Let's see if it tells me. It doesn't tell me there either, but let's have a go anyway, see what we get. It looks like you're going to get some sort of cat. Cat without legs. Fat cat without legs. Or there you go, it is a cat. It's got no legs and it's very, very fat. It's an Evon Yang. Man, I'm going to butcher these names up pretty nasty, but it's an Evan Yang. So this, we know from what we were reading before, is used to level up your heroes. So a fluffy cat creature with soft silky fur. It is a hero level up monster. That's handy to know. So you won't be using that to fight with, but you can use it as food for your fat cat without legs. I don't get that. Got a fish, that one. Wow. Okay. Well, there we go. So that's the summon. So you get one every. So you get one of those every 6 hours, and you get one of these every day. So that's good. And this is what you'd be sort of spending your garnets on as you collect garnets. 300 garnets for a 10+1 summon, so that's always worth looking at. A nice feature of this game is it does give you an awesome rundown of the likelihood of getting 5-star heroes. A lot of games make you guess as to what the percentage is for a summon, so this is quite a nice feature. So 3%, it's not too bad, it's sort of average. A little bit higher than other games, but it's not too bad. And the FP summon is 5%, it's a little bit higher there as well. Coming soon, so there's something else that's going to happen shortly, hopefully. Alright, so I'll quickly run through the friends menu. I don't have any at the moment, so I have sent that request off. So what we'll do, a little tip to start with, once you've started the game, send out some requests. There we go, send out some requests, get some friends. It's got too many friends already, wow. Send the requests out, grab some friends, they will send you items on a daily basis if they play daily. Everyone's busy, full. Too many friends already. Can't you have another one? Never have too many friends. Okay, I will try the last 2, there we go, and the last one, I'll just do this one, there we go. So, sent a few requests out, so worth doing. I'm going to assume that they send you gold, but let's go through. So we've got 300 garnets as a starting reward, I'm going to say, which is good. Another 50. 50 mandolins, which you won't collect yet, there's no time limit on that one. And we've got a 1 common weapon ticket also to receive a mage, Staff of the White Mage, which we'll equip to one of our characters now. I don't think it actually fits any of our character styles, but we'll have a look. So let's go back to equipment, equipment manager, weapons. We've got this staff, so it's a magical, it's for mage class, which we don't have any mage class. So that's not very good, is it? Yeah, I can't apply it to any of my heroes at the moment. I do have a ring. Physical attack and health. So I guess this is a physical attack class. Don't need any help on that. So I'm assuming that's a physical attack class, so I'll just double check that. So we go into the hero, click on the hero, and then
Always ready.
we will go and have a look at DPS physical attack. So that's their leadership skill. If you click on the skill, it actually tells you what effects or what stat affects the actual move or the actual skill. So this one, 75 of physical attack. So the higher the physical attack that you have, the more damage this attack will do. So it looks like, and this one is also physical attack. This one deals 40% bonus damage to targets with higher attack than them, so that's just a passive. And this one here is a physical attack related turn also. So what that leads to believe is this character here needs to be stacked up with physical attack power. So if we jump back into the equipment screen, equipment manager, this one is going to give him 15 physical attack, so it is perfect for this guy, Eshi right? Man, I'm telling you, if anyone can tell me how to pronounce these things, I will personally thank you in the next video, because I'm not very good at pronouncing these names. So anyway, we are looking for physical attack for this character here. So that's the equipment. Missions is like daily quests and daily tasks that you do for bonuses. So if we go into quests, these are your dailies. So we've used the FP summon once a day, we can claim that. Gives us 3,000 gold. Acquire one item, claim that one. And these are the things you need to do another three. I need to do another 3 things to get my daily completion reward, which is 10 garnets. So I'll need to go out and do 5 arena battles, 3 battles with friends, which I don't have any friends yet, and enhance an item 1 time, or enhance equipment 1 time. Then I'll be able to claim that. There's weekly quests also, check in 5 times, 35 adventures, so on and so forth, and then there's monthly ones. And obviously doing the more you do, the better the completion reward is. So this one is it's got a picture of a cat on there, so I'm going to assume you're going to get one of those legless cats. But until we do it, we don't know. So worth doing that. This is an achievement on missions. These are like achievements, that once-off achievements, and you usually get better rewards with doing these. So these will come as you play the game more and more and more. So we've completed the rare hero summon 1. So we've summoned 1 hero with garnets. So that's going to give us 5,000 gold, and we've used the FP summon once as well, so that's going to give us 50 friend points. 50 friend points, which we don't know what they are for yet either. So logging into the game every day is, even if you've got no time to play, try and get into the game every day for at least a few minutes just to collect your daily reward. As the weeks and months go on, the rewards get greater and greater and greater. So this is week 1. We do get a free 4-star hero at the end of week 1. Week 2, again we get a summon, tons more gold, some garnets. Week 3, garnets, we're getting an accessory ticket, and week 4 we're getting a 4 to 5-star hero summon. So that's very, very nice indeed. And we've by doing the 4 weeks, the 1 month, you're looking at sort of 30 garnets, 60, probably 120 garnets, which is half a 300 summon. So that's not, well, just under, but that's not too bad. So and tie that into your daily quests. You're gonna be doing, if you don't want to spend any money on the game, you're gonna be doing a hero summon every couple of weeks based on the number of garnets that you can potentially get from doing your dailies and your achievements as well in here. So worth keeping an eye on. If you've got nothing to do, you've done your adventures, try and focus on you doing your dailies, look at doing your achievement quests here under missions, and from there you'll build up a nice stash of garnets. I would highly recommend spending those initially. Probably the first 300, probably what I'm going to do next video is summon one of those 10+1 summons in the summon shop for your heroes. This hero summon, this one here, because we do sort of need to build up our list of heroes. We don't have any heroes, we haven't even got a full team yet, so we definitely need to start spending some coins and some garnets on that. Excellente. So when you do a mission, you complete a mission, sometimes they add it to the currencies at the top automatically, sometimes they mail it to you. So this one's been mailed to me already, so I haven't collected that. It's 50 mandolins, so I won't collect that yet. Okay, these unlock as you complete different areas of the game. So I'm going to leave the video here, guys, and I will come back to you shortly with part 2, or I guess the gameplay video of War of Crowns, and we'll continue our journey into this new game from GameVil. Until next time, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. There's going to be a ton more content coming out. This is a shared channel. I share it with a friend of mine who does content on different types of games. So stay tuned. There's games coming, or videos coming out from him as well as myself. We're going to touch on some new games coming out shortly. So please subscribe, hit like if you like the video. Please leave some comments below if you have any feedback, positive or negative, we don't mind. We will try and respond to you as quickly as possible. Thanks again, guys. See you next time.